Hello everybody! Today I am drawing on my sketchbook with one restriction. I don't want to be perfectionist. I don't want to overfixing, no obsessing over tiny details. I will try to just let it be enough. And if you're anything like me, you know how hard that is. I always say I won't overdo it, and every time I overdo it. But let's see how this one goes. Let me know if you think I'm gonna be able to do it or not. Let's start with the head. Like that. Against the face. Okay. And then that's the neck. Her back, shoulder. Yeah, I have a little reference here with me. Let me just show you that one. But I want to go to a more abstract. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. So that's the shoulder now. Like that. Arms, no, a bit lower, yeah. Not too precious. I'm starting again to be too careful. Like, it doesn't have to be proportional or anything. I have to try and loosen up. Some little eyes, some eyebrows, so that's basically it. A little nose here. I'm trying to simplify a bit as much as possible. And here it's her lips too. I'm gonna try to exaggerate on the lips because I noticed that, I don't know, I'm too careful with the lips. They end up smaller than I want. Like that. So let's just, okay. See, I'm still cleaning it up more than I wanted. I want to do something more abstract, but I can't help myself. Really, it's a process. We'll learn. If he wants to come out like that, excuse me, if he wants to come out like that, it's gonna come out like that, yeah. Right, I think that's it basically. Now the rest I want to do with the watercolor. Let me just put this water here. Wait, sorry. I want to do a different color than the reference. Should I do blue? I don't want to do like in the picture. Okay, I'm gonna just do blue. Blue. Let me just check in the paper. Right, so I'm gonna start with the light thing. I'm trying to do really loose, but even though it's loose, I catch myself thinking too much. The first stroke is the problem. Anyway, let's go. More water here. Oops. More water. I'm gonna lay the water first, actually, and see how it goes later on. Here. I forgot to draw her little ears, but it's not like it's necessary. It's not necessary. Okay. Here, there's a massive flower in her head. Here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. There you go. I'm trying to do some ruffles. English is not my first language, so sometimes the words will not come to my mind. Let's see, like that. I'm trying to be quick, just so I'm not too perfect. Okay, now let's go here with the dress. She's got another big flower here, which I'm gonna do in a minute. I am just restarting drawing and painting, and I still can't do without references. I don't think it's a problem anyway. It's good to use references, I think, but I really admire these people, these artists that can do everything without references, but I still can't. I think this is not the right paper for watercolor. I'm not sure, so I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. More water here. So I'm just trying to be loose. I think I'm gonna have to get my oh, I forgot to leave a space for the flower. Well, I'll do it later with something else. Right, now there's a bit more here, more close here, yeah. The flower is gonna go here, something like that. Right, more here a bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to use, I think, my dryer because it's gonna take a long time to dry. But actually, I don't want it to dry completely, so I'm just gonna carry on. Right, let's put some flower kind of here. That's gonna be the flower. Some ruffles. I am also not an expert in watercolor. You know, I play with watercolor in my sketchbooks, but I don't know. I don't use normally some technique thinking like, oh, now I'm gonna use this technique or that one. I just color with a watercolor. Here's supposed to be dark. Oh, it is very abstract, but not as I want. But okay, more here. Okay, let's try to loosen up a bit and not thinking too much. Still doesn't look like a dress to me. Needs more work. Needs to dry, I think. Here's the flower. Okay, kind of like that. Here's supposed to be the other flower. You see it? Yeah. Okay. Supposed to be dark here. Not supposed to, but I want it to be a lot dark near her face. Kind of like that. I'm gonna do her hair now. I mean, it's gonna mix a bit. No, I have to wait a little bit for her skin. I got my hair dryer because otherwise I'm gonna stay here all day. So I'll turn off the sound, I speed up a bit so you don't have to. Everything went flying. Okay, sorry for that. Where's my reference? Flew away. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the hair now. Actually, the skin. Can I get a bit of brown? Let me see if this is too dark. Okay, skin. Is that the right one? Bit of water first. This is one thing I know sometimes I struggle. Normally I struggle with watercolor. I forget to leave white spaces, and one of the characteristics of watercolor is that you work and you leave you know the white, it's not paint, yeah, you leave the paper white, and I struggle with that. I tend to paint everything, so now I'm just putting some water. It's probably, and I'm using a watercolor pencil, so it helps with the skin as well. Right, bit of color now. Where are the shades? I'm gonna put a bit here. No, here it's supposed to be, let's see, it's supposed to be some light because her shoulder is very shiny. Some shade here. It's a bit too dark in my opinion, but it's alright. Okay, here's darker as well. Her neck is darker. Some shade. Like that. Okay. Face, a bit of shade here. A bit of here. It's really hard not to try and do as the reference, but what I've been trying to do is to print to get a reference that's not very clear, so, or it's too small or something, so I don't focus too much on the details, because I want to try and add my own take to that. I don't have a style yet. I like many styles of art and illustrations. I don't know if I could ever pick one, but I like to add something that I say like, oh yeah, I've done that. It's not copy. I don't like to copy. I don't like realism. I mean, I think it's beautiful, people who do hyperrealism, but it's just not for me. I've done it in the past, but it was too much work. I mean, it's beautiful, but it wasn't for me. It was just getting worse on my perfectionism, just, you know, highlighting it. So that's why I'm trying to loosen up, because that was the way I found to go back to art. Because before I was thinking like, I see a lot of people say that, but if it's not gonna be good, I'm not even gonna do it. And that's because I used to be very perfectionist. I still am, but you see, I don't like her neck and the back. but I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's already taking too long because I've been trying to set a target for my drawings, like 20 minutes max, but I just it's just hard for me, I guess, yet. Normally I take twice as that, which is not bad. Yeah. Oop. So I'm bleeding here. Wait. There's not much hair here for her. I think I'm gonna leave her face to do with pencils at least. Right, so let's go back to this flower because it loses its shape. Oops. It lost its shape, sorry. I'm trying to make it look like ruffles, but it's just looking like a splash of water. I'm not sure how it's going. Maybe like that. Oh yeah, that's looking better. Let's see. Some more ruffles here. Well, not sure. Wait, more water. Okay. Now the hair. More ruffles here as well. I have to change that. Oops. Okay, I'm starting to be too precious. I'm enjoying, of course, but I don't like that I'm starting to think too much, and that's what I did not want. Not sure. It was better before, I think, but let's try to loosen up here a bit with water. Maybe like that. I need some hair. The bottom looks better. I don't know what. Ooh, look at that. Need some more water. No more paint here. Yeah. I need to kind of do more here, define more her face here. Maybe like that. Now I can go from here a bit darker. Here as well. I kind of like it, but I think it's not complete yet. I need to add some white somewhere. Yeah, I think it's enough with the pencils. No, pencil, no, sorry, with the paint. I just need to do some rosy cheeks for her because I like that. Oh, in her lips, yeah, some rosy cheeks. Oh, too much. like that. A bit more. I think it looks very delicate when we add rosy cheeks, but that's just how I like it, and I like the artists who do that. Wait, so I'm not sure I like this one. Okay, spread a bit. I think now it's good. It's gonna lighten up because it's watercolor. Now her lips. I like red lips. Oops. Okay. Bit too big now, but but we work with that. And I also like to give the ladies I draw. I will show my sketchbook in the future, but I like to add eyeshadows to them, all of them. Sometimes can't even see, but I see. I think I need a smaller brush. 1 second. Here. And that's not the best brush I picked, but definitely not. Might do it with pencil anyway. Watercolor pencils. Yeah. So I'm gonna dry this a little bit and I'll come back for the details. Okay, it's a bit dry, but I think her cheeks are a bit too dark. But just because I said it was gonna be lighter, it ended up darker than I wanted. But let's just water down a bit. Why am I using this brush now? It's not very good. Okay. Oh, I'm making it worse. Okay, let's just leave it. Right, now I want to add some details. So I need my color pencils. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start with her hair. She's got apparently just a bun that she has, like that. Still wet here. Like that. Where is the other one? This one for the face. I've been trying to do actually with markers lately, so I don't go back fixing it, but I don't know, I just thought this one I could go back with, come with pencil for the details. I don't know, it was just not what I planned, but I guess I wanted to look a bit lighter, not sure. Because when you add black markers, depending, well, the way I normally sketch, as you can see in the other videos, yeah, it end up very kind of heavy. I do like it, but I don't know, I didn't want this on that, I guess. So where is the shoulder? The shoulder was coming here, her arm here, and her back. Like that. I need some blue pencil. And just for now. Okay. I think I want black for her eyes. So where's my black? Black. Where's my black? Here. eyelashes, maybe too big. Some eyelashes here. That kind of like her. I think I'm speaking too low. Anyway, because sometimes I'm just talking to myself and I forget that I have to speak louder. Okay, now lips. Let's see if there's a darker red here. Do I want her happy or sad? I think I want her happy. Okay. Oh, there is soup on that one. Yep. Let's put her little. Wait a second. Right here. I want to give her some earring, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I think she needs a bit more. Oh yeah, the eyeshadow. Purple. Okay, this is not watercolor, but I'm gonna use this one. No, one of them blades. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's do some of her. Oh, that's broken. Some eyelids. Here is the eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see, but I like it. Okay, I'm gonna have to add a little bit of purple watercolor. Oh, is it watercolor? No. Oh, maybe it is watercolor pencils. I can see how it's blending. It doesn't say. This is a cheap brand that I bought at The Works here in the UK, but I threw away the package. And normally my watercolor pencils from the same brand, I think, my previous ones, it says watercolor, but this one doesn't say. But I think it is because I see it blending with the water. Okay, let me add some details here for the ruffles. Maybe I should add with markers. No, I want to keep with pencils like that. I'm trying to do sort of abstract, so that's why I'm gonna do some mark making as well. Oh yeah, kind of like that. I need to sharpen this. Here should be quite dark. Okay, and here as well. Her face is not very abstract as I wanted, compared to the rest of the clothes, but oh well. I wanted something more loose for the face, but I ended up mixing up things. Yeah. What do I need? Some blue here. I think you need some white. I don't have anything pencil like white. I'm gonna have to use my Posca. I don't like so much this Posca because it's too thick, and normally I end up not liking. Okay, I'm gonna try with this first. The little one, the thin one for her lips. Okay, a bit more here, a bit more here. Some for her hair. There is nothing actually in her hair here, so more here. And so here now it's more the flower that's, I think it needs some highlights. I could do with acrylic paint, but I can't be bothered to go after it. No. I was trying to keep as simple as possible. Oh, kind of like that. Yeah. More than this one. Is better. Some highlight here maybe. It doesn't have in the picture, but just, yeah, I think it's just like two different styles, isn't it? Abstract around, and then she's very cartoonish, but it's okay. I think needs more black in her hair here because it's very dark there. Now I can give her some earrings, maybe tiny one. I just like them. I think a bit black around. Okay, I'm gonna call it done. Because I've been spending quite a long time already on this, more than I wanted, but I kind of liked in the end. I finished recording this video and I thought, I think her eyes need a bit more on this stack. Not sure if I'm gonna make it worse or not, but not working. Okay, so I'm gonna come here with a fine liner. Yeah, I felt like it needed more distack. Oh my god, I can't say that word. I don't know if I'm making it worse or not, but this is just a sketchbook. Like I said, I spent already too much time on it, and it was supposed to be a very loose sketch. Very loose. In the end, took me longer, but kind of like it. Yeah, I think it's better dark like that. It's not working. Very thick eyeliners and eyelashes. Like that. Oh yeah, now I think she's complete. Yeah, so one second, one more detail here. See, I'm too perfectionist still. I gotta change that. And that's it. Now it's done. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave your comments and let me know if you would like me to draw something else, or I don't know, if you like her. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Have a good day.